Yo, what's going on? Free game all day. You know what it is, man. Like, subscribe my channel, man. Hit that like button, man. Hey, look here. Your boy Free Game been under the weather a little bit, but I've been kind of laying low, going to work, but I'm very happy. And you just don't understand, like, to make a video like this, because this video right here is nothing but the truth. So help me God. All right. My boy Slim Thug. Y'all probably don't. A lot of people probably don't know Slim Thug. Maybe folks in their 40s maybe. Remember Slim Thug, you know what I'm saying? My boy. Goddamn, he's still rapping, still spitting. He still goddamn rap out of Houston, you know what I'm saying? But not only he a rapper, my boy Slim Thug a real player. You know what I'm saying? You can listen to his music right now. He ain't talking about numbers and player shit. That's it. Slim Thug is the man. Like, he's legit. I follow him, and I believe every goddamn thing he's saying. I don't think he's lying about shit. And so, out of all this shit that been going on, women talking about you don't want them to take them to the Cheesecake Factory. They don't want to go do this. They don't want to go do that. A man got to do this. A man got to do that. Finally, a real player then actually spoke up and told the truth. He made a statement. He said that, like, he done slept with so many girlfriends and wives. He actually said, I done slept with so many of y'all wives. The man ain't lying. He ain't lying, man. Then somebody else stepped up and said the same shit. He's speaking. See, when certain dudes be speaking up and they say shit, like, man, look, I done been with, I done slept with this, I done did this, I done did that. You know what I'm saying? I ain't had to goddamn do this to goddamn, fuck with nobody. I ain't had to go do this to go fuck with. Niggas be telling the truth. A lot of niggas don't be lying about that shit. But then you got some motherfuckers who don't be believing that shit. They don't be believing shit. They be sitting back, man, I don't believe that nigga lying and all that. Like, you meet somebody and be like, shit, man, goddamn, be like, well, what's up with her? Oh, so, man, I fucked that girl, man, in about a week. Folks don't want to be believing that shit. Everything you be capping, you be, making this shit up, you be lying. But that ain't what it be. You don't be none of that, man. A lot of that shit be true. Dudes, it's some dudes out here, man, and Slim Thug. He didn't already put it out there that he ain't the type of dude that he ain't doing no goddamn no caking. He ain't doing none of that shit. He got the bread so he can do the fuck he want to do. Then he's self-made. You know what I'm saying? But he's speaking from a perception of a dude who been winning all his life. You listen. It's a lot of dudes got these strategies, and they got these angles, and they got these things. Like, a lot of dudes leave with their money. Man, you do this. A lot of dudes ain't got to do none of that shit. They just straight up just off game. But the thing is, the game has changed since we was younger. Now, when we was younger, we can go to the club. The clubs was wide open. We can go to the club and be wide open and get a whole bunch of numbers. Now, shit's a little different. You know what I'm saying? You got to get a section. You really ain't got to do that. But shit just designed a little different now. But he's speaking from a dude who came up around the period of time where shit was real. But still, as an older dude, he still could pull that shit off. Slim Thug, tall nigga game. You know what I'm saying? He out here, man, really just speaking on straight facts. He going down the club, he with Boss Hall, he straight up, like, everything about him, like, straight player. Like, I'm telling you, like, man, like, he telling the truth. You know what I'm saying? All that red pill shit, all that shit. And see, he gonna tell the truth, but a lot of them women ain't gonna tell you that part. They ain't gonna tell you that, you know what, I'm just flat out really just attracted to this dude, and they ain't gonna make him work for nothing. So this is the type of dude I like, and I just wanna give it to him. You know what I'm saying? They always gonna tell you about how, let me tell you something. You ask your girl, how was an event, how shit was, and she gonna tell you about every dude or everybody who tried to holler at her, or everybody who she shot down. She ain't gonna never tell you about the motherfuckers goddamn who she might have gave her number to. She ain't gonna never tell you about the motherfuckers she actually thought was cute, thought was attractive. She always gonna tell you about the motherfuckers that tried to holler at her, that wanted to holler at her, that she felt like that they tried to, get. They always gonna be them dudes. It's never gonna be about that. It was this one dude that, let me tell you something, cause I don't care what they say. And they can be in a relationship and they can be with somebody. But at the same time, man, it's certain dudes that they'll get their number. And how I know this, because I've been that dude. They'll get their number, they'll exchange with them, they'll keep it to the side, they'll have it in their pocket for a rainy day. And then guess what? Time some bullshit go down between you and her, time she feel the need, she feel that urge, or she think like, you know what, I ain't gonna, she thinks she might want to break up, she'll get that motherfucker a call, or she'll text him, might send my friend request on Facebook, all that shit, man. I'm telling you, man, that's the that's the view he's coming off of, that dude who, women are not shooting down. They, every now and then, and I can honestly say this, every now and then a girl still hit me up or call me, hey, what's going on with you? You know what I'm saying? We might have had relations, we might have dealt with each other, and try to see, have you moved on? Are you with somebody? Are you single? Because they remember you. And they remember, like, they probably went out here and probably went to a couple parties, went to a couple clubs, and ain't nobody they might have liked, and they probably thought about, like, it's a dude on my phone that I actually do kind of like a little bit. We ain't got a chance to talk, or I don't know where he at in life, but I'm gonna reach out to him and holler at him. It's always gonna be that dude who you never gonna know. Some thug, he telling you from his perception, he is one of them guys, man. What you heard what he said? Man, I just slept with some of y'all wives. How many of them wives you think know that they told their husband they slept with some thug? No, they ain't gonna never let you know about the dudes who's successful. About the dudes who who really, they just wanna fuck with just because they like them. I ain't never been a dude I had to get up and sway a motherfucker to fuck with me. I had to talk her into it, get her to do it. That's some more new age shit. You know what I'm saying? The shit used to be straight off, goddamn, she wanna fuck with you or not. And it's still going down. You just gotta find a motherfucker who like you enough to wanna fuck with you. Some dudes have more women that wanna fuck with them like that. But and they know at the end of the day, they like you so much, they don't even wanna come at you like that because they feel like they'll be disrespecting you. That's the difference. That's the difference, man. I'm telling you, man, you ain't gotta do none of that shit. They letting you know. That same dude that sent up there, he talking about he just slept with their wives. That dude that went and did everything under the sun, and they had to do none of that shit. It's an ugly game out here, man, but that shit is the truth, though. I promise you, man, it's the truth. Like, man, they trying to flip the game to where, think about it. You got women actually talking about, and they actually saying and giving a list of what ain't good for them on the first date. That's how fucked up the game they got. Like back in the day, or just how she used to be, like a nigga like Slim Thug, what he talking about? Like, but you fuck with a motherfucker off him. You ain't got to do all that extra ass shit. That's just how twisted they done twisted the game to where they feel like you got to get that much validation, that much approval to fuck with them like that. You ain't got to do that shit. The game, it's actually not that far gone. It's actually not. You know what I'm saying? But they try to make it seem like it is. That's the play with your head. You gotta keep it in perspective that this is the shit that they're trying to alter the game into. And it's not like that. It's all about keeping that shit pimping. And if you gonna fuck with somebody, make them fuck with them off you. You know what I'm saying? Seducing. They fucking with you. They like you being in your presence. They like the smell of your cologne. They wanna fuck with you. You know what I'm saying? That's what it's about. Fucking with a woman off any other deal outside of her liking you is always gonna be bad for you. Slim Thug is fucking with bitches that like him off the street, and then it don't hurt that he a fucking celebrity or a star rapper. But trust me, if he win, he just was a regular nigga, he'll be doing the same shit, which he really kind of still is. And he prefer being like that, just being a nigga just chilling. And he don't see Slim Thug in no movies. Him trying to do all. I think he might have did some shit, one little reality show he might have been on, and that shit went down. It was on some shit like meeting somebody. Man, look. At the end of the day, man, the women out here gonna tell you about the niggas. They gonna try to holler at them. They gonna shoot down, but they gonna never tell you about the niggas who they actually like, who they wanted, who they rather fuck with. They just not gonna tell you about them. And that's just the truth, man. So just remember, man, like, that's the ugly truth. But it is the truth. You know what I'm saying? Free game all day, man. Y'all be easy, man.